Welcome back, everybody. Hopefully everyone's having a great day. This can be just start with making some announcements. The Red series episode 2 is coming up very, very shortly. The part 2 of the Sia reaction videos is also coming up. It's just I'm finding it very hard to actually pin down the two songs that I want to react to, but rest assured they are coming. It's amazing how far both the Little Big video and the Sia reaction video got. The Sia one is, if it's not already in the 600 views, it's very, very close to the 600. The Little Big video is also climbing up there in the views, so I really appreciate you guys watching them. The Assassin's Creed Valhalla did very great as well. I'm very proud of that. So yeah, so those videos are coming up shortly. So stay tuned for those, please. So a few of you guys have been shooting me in messages to do a reaction to the Unreal Engine 5. These are one of these things that you do kind of have to strike while the iron is hot. So I didn't watch anything. I saw a 2-second clip and I was like, okay, we might have something here. So Unreal Engine is one of the most widely used game developing engines. There's a few of them out there, quite a few of them, but Unreal is one of the most used softwares out there to develop games. Unreal Engine, it's had its ups and downs. 3 was one of the worst, if you ask me. Everything just looked like liquid, even though if it was fur texture or not, whatever it was, it always had that unrealistic water quality to it. Hey, Unreal, right? But this one looks freaking sweet. So without further ado, let's get to the busyness. Starting now.
Hello, I'm Brian Karras, Technical Director of Graphics here at Epic Games, Lumen. And we are about to show you what it is capable of. But first, there was another area.
Nerds!
Truly virtualized geometry. The artist wouldn't have to be concerned over poly counts,
hey, I can
draw
make that
calls,
joke. I'm
memory.
myself.
Could directly use
Let them
film
use
quality
for you.
assets and hit frame rate. In the end, that's what it's all about. Art that just works. And we call this new technology nanite. Here is the future of Unreal Engine running live on a PlayStation 5.
Awesome. Let's take a look at it.
PlayStation 5.
This has to be the right way.
So as always, my videos are presented in 4K.
Before we continue, let's stop a moment and take a look at some of the key features of this demo. Much of what you see was built with Quixel Megascan assets, but instead of using the game versions,
Talk about
we used
photorealism.
the cinematic versions, which would typically only be used in film. There are around 1 million triangles each, and thanks to virtual texturing, they all use 8K textures as well. Nanite can render an insane number of triangles very quickly. There are over 1 billion triangles of source geometry in each frame that Nanite crunches
How
down
crazy
losslessly
are
to
those
around
numbers?
20 million drawn triangles. What does that many triangles look like? This isn't noise. These are the triangles, each a different color.
Okay, now
Most are
I want
so
you guys to
small
pause
that
the
they
video
look
and I
like
want you
noise.
guys to count
Nanite achieves
every
detail
single
down
one
to
of
the
those
pixel, which
triangles,
means
right?
triangles
And then
are often the size of
start
pixels.
resume
This
the
amount of
video after
geometric
that.
detail requires shadows to be pixel accurate as well, and Nanite can do that too. Speaking of lighting, all of the lighting in this demo is completely dynamic, with the power of Lumen that even includes multi-bounce global illumination. No light maps, no baking here. Without GI, all of that beautiful lighting is gone. With Lumen enabled, we can move the light and the bounce changes instantly. Okay, let's keep going. made some great additions to our audio system as well. Convolution reverb allows us to measure reverberation characteristics of real spaces, like actual caves that we sampled, and reproduce them in virtual spaces. Sound field rendering allows us to record and play back spatialized audio.
I got the 5.1-inch surround sound.
All of this adds up to a more immersive experience.
So that definitely sounds freaking cool. Colors are freaking beautiful.
This swarm of bats was created with
Yeah,
a
rich
Niagara
blue.
effects system. Particles in Niagara can now talk to one another and understand
like
their
my human
environment
blood.
like never before.
No? That's the color of human blood, right? Teal blue.
We've also added a ton of new functionality to run fluid simulations like you see in the water below.
Oh, sorry, I'm being told I was wrong. Human blood is red, crimson red. So just like my blood, yes, it is red.
The demo runs on our chaos
Human
physics
being.
system. Here we are using it to accurately simulate the rigid bodies of the falling rocks and the cloth of her scarf.
So lifelike. Should we go up there? If there was only some way to tell.
Now that the environment is so complex, we've needed to greatly improve our animation systems to adapt. We've added predictive foot placement and motion warping, which dynamically modifies IK and body position to look more natural. For the character to more realistically interact with the environment, we've added the ability to trigger seamless contextual animation events, like her hand on the door.
Looks promising.
You know damn well games are about to get much more expensive to
Dynamic
buy.
GI is amazing, not just for speeding up iteration, but also for its impact on gameplay.
Nice
Any light
looks.
source can move while
It
still
might
having
be.
beautiful bounce lighting. Dynamic illumination means specular as
We will
well,
have
which you can see on all the
various
metal
volumes
surfaces.
of light right there. That's really
You can
cool.
even see the Niagara-powered bugs reacting to the light. Lumen not only reacts to moving light sources, but also changes in geometry. Remember we mentioned high poly assets? This statue was imported directly from ZBrush and is more than 33 million triangles.
33 million
No baking of
triangles to
normal
make
maps,
that.
no authored LODs. And we can
How
do
many
more
triangles
than a
am I-
single
am I made
statue.
out of?
There are nearly 500 of that exact statue at the same detail level placed in this room, for a total of over 16 billion triangles from statues alone. Over this entire demo, there are hundreds of billions of triangles.
Triangles? The Illuminati!
So with Manite, you have limitless geometry, and with Lumen,
The
you
light!
have fully dynamic
burns!
lighting and global illumination, all running on a PlayStation 5.
Those are like the terracotta soldiers.
There's not much time left.
And this doesn't need to be constrained to small rooms. It can stretch all the way to the horizon.
Jump. You can fly. You can do it.
Portal, it's open.
You're a human being, for God's sakes.
Don't fail me now.
Told you. If you can't fly, you are not a human being. I'm sorry. Unsubscribe. Boom, boom, boom. I'll tolerate you first. It's good that we just close it. That's good. That's pretty awesome.
It's time to see what's next.
Yeah. Unreal fuck. Alright, so that was freaking sweet. I can't wait for the PlayStation 5 to come out. So I am definitely putting some cash aside on every paycheck to be able to pick it up. I hope it's going to be backwards compatible with everything that I have on my PS4. I really hope we're going to get some news regarding historical backwards compatibility, because I got so many games I want to replay and see them in a modern console. So yeah, that definitely looks freaking sweet as hell. So we are definitely going into the next step of video game evolution. I love the idea of all this photorealism environment, but as long as you keep my humans not looking photorealistic, I am enough for the world to handle. Yeah, as long as we keep the photorealism of the humans looking not so photorealistic, that will definitely be amazing. I can't wait to see what the monsters and demons and all these things are going to look like in the upcoming games. Can you imagine a game like Silent Hill on the PlayStation 5? You know Hideo Kojima is working on the next horror game for his IP. The next Final Fantasy will definitely be kick-ass on it. You know the next Destiny will just be mind-blowing once we get it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think. Stay tuned for much more. And as always, leave a like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed the video, and I will be back. Notice how I don't bother you guys with turn on notifications to make sure that you never miss a single episode of Jigga Bigga. No. You guys do whatever you want. My only ask is like, subscribe. Free while supplies last. Jigga Bigga. Out. Thank you very much everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. Stay safe and stay strong. We will be back.